Alrighty, and we're back. Running through here with a Daiwa Scarlet run, playing with my own studs. I've got here a vodka and a Mejuro McQueen. I did actually end up getting lucky on the vodka after maybe, I want to say, something like 55 or 60 runs. Trying to get a good high affinity vodka. I did end up getting it last night. Wasn't recording, I was pretty tired, so just kind of going through the motions. I've put on about 4-5 runs a day for the better part of a couple of weeks for that. Yes, so getting missed a couple of runs here and there, but yeah, getting up into the high dozens. 3 speed sparks here, turf, cut and drive, and then a good spread of 4 G1 races, Lone Wolf, Corner Adept and Mile Straightaways. Mile Straightaways here looking good for Daiwa Scarlet. She has a lot of mile races. Overall speed sparks here are 15 speed sparks and 3 stamina. Urare Finale and Tail Held High showing up as well. And then another good batch of, this one is a borrowed El Condo Pasar in the sub stud category. From here, mostly just hoping to roll maybe stamina, a straightaway recovery. And then on my second legacy here, which is the Mejuro McQueen, 3 speed stacks, Urare Finale and Tail Held High again. Tail Held High on the sub stud. And then these two are both, sorry, no, this one is actually mine, this El Condo Pasar. It's just not very good. And then this one is a borrowed, what's her name? I forget what her name is. Silent Sazuka. Yeah, and she has 777s, which is actually quite nice when you roll it for both stamina. So yeah, 15 speed sparks, 3 stamina sparks, and incredibly high affinity. You can't see, like I kind of take double circle as the minimum here. Both this Mejuro McQueen and this vodka have run so many races in the senior year, and they've hit basically all their G1s. This vodka, she did, I think, she missed the second year Japan Derby, something like that. There might be a couple missing that don't really lay over, but here on the deck, because it is so heavily tailored towards speed and only a little bit of stamina, and it is Daiwa Scarlet, we do include the Mayana Top Gun. Mayana Top Gun has a lot of events which will bring through a lot of stamina as well. I would like to run my Silent Sazuka card for Daiwa, but yeah, she's only level 35, and it just compared to King Halo here, what's King Halo got going on? Power bonus, training effectiveness 5%. Really good hints. Maybe I could swap this for the Silent Sazuka. How's she looking? Level 35. I was really hoping to roll her during the card up here. Mood effect 30. That's actually pretty good. Fair. Yeah, it's marginally. Maybe 35 is better. Maybe 35 SSR is better than 45 SR. No initial speed, skill bonus. She does have really good skills for front runner corners, front runner straightaways, early lead. Interesting. Left-handed event's fairly rare. Unrestrained is good as well, actually. Weighing it up. Maybe let's check the others first. Mihono Bourbon as a front runner with excellent hints. She's got here a power bonus, the initial power as well. And then, what's your name? Hairspray? Biwa Hayahide. A stamina bonus here. So these are power cards, Hishi Amazon and Biwa Hiwa Hairspray. Looking like power cards, but they actually are here for stamina. With hint levels as well from Biwa Hayahide. She has wet conditions and cloudy days hints here as well, which can be good just to round out some guts, because I'm really just not going to get any guts from the rest of this. Inside scoop is useful for long, and pressure is useful for long as well, because I will be trying to run long with this Daiwa Scarlet. Hairspray does have a... Oh, she does have unfortunately, an energy down. She has 2 energy down events, which can be a bit of a pain. So I'm a little bit soft on including her here. At the same time, I'm a little bit soft on including Silent Sasuke. Maybe I should swap that over. Let's give it a shot. I was hoping to go down to two speed cards here actually, because with 15 sparks, like, speed is just very overcommitted. No, she does have the stamina up. Let's stick with it. And let's give it a shot. I've had 3 runs with this style with Scarlet so far, so kind of tailoring in the deck a little bit here to get to this point where I'm feeling comfortable, like, getting, 600s across the board. Stamina maybe being a little bit lower. Really kind of a bad opening here. I really don't want to train stamina, so I think this is going to be, for me, what is a rare opening recreation with no... relaxing indoors is energy up. I'm already capped, so I'm going to do active outdoors. I believe that's mood. Yeah, beautiful. Look, 2 mood ups off the rip. I'll take it. We'll take power. I'm going to try and go power and speed every single time. I might get baited into a wit every now and then if energy looks like it needs a wit, and if friendship training is good and or hints are good quantity. Under quality, take the energy. Facial muscles here, I believe, is stam. It's guts, okay. I'm still learning the Mihono bourbon. What else is looking here? Yeah, let's take speed. With these 15 sparks. Oh, yep. Nice. So yeah, we're getting back. We're getting back that energy that we overcapped. Although we did all just overcap on mood as well, I suppose. Oh, very nice. I'll take a 5%er. I am not a very good D&D player, so a 5%er looks pretty much like a sure thing to me. Yeah, let's rest up. Yeah, still learning the Mihono bourbon kind of strat. Events, the King Halo events, I've kind of got a feel for. She also has a couple of kind of energy down events. It's a little bit of a pain to try and navigate them. When you get it wrong, you're like, oh, yeah, it feels pretty rough, but... let's try something else, I believe is stamina and skill points. Yes. Beautiful. I'll pretty much be taking every stamina I can here. Looking like a rest. We might overcap if we hit 70, but this is kind of the minimum that I'll ever consider taking for wit, but I think I would just prefer to see a 50. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, very nice. We'll take a power here with a spark, with a hint rather, out of post proficiency. Sure, we'll get it off the table. The thing about hints... Oh, front runner straight away is excellent. The thing about hints is that when you can't take the hint, you get stats instead. And the stats will be either power or speed training. So, yeah, it's pretty good. Interesting. Which one do I want here? I'm going to go for this... Let's see. Hanshin Racecourse. Cloudy days, wet conditions. Yeah, maybe these aren't the best. Wet conditions is good. Hanshin Racecourse. What's at Hanshin? Oh, I might have to check, but I'm not gonna check now. I'll just bear it in mind. Hanshin, is that Aramakinen? I think that's Tokyo, isn't it? Regardless, the thing about having good hint levels is that as you reach max hint level, you can just take the skill. When do I want to take straightaways? I don't need to take straightaway now. With plus 100 speed, we can absolutely just click on front runner and click on view results. For a lot of this, I might watch. I'll watch the the latter half of the Aramakinen. I might watch the Urare finale. I might watch... Honestly, I feel very confident about Hopeful Stakes with Daiwa Scarlet. I don't really feel a need to really investigate the Hopeful Stakes. It's great. You know, you have a really good amount of confidence here. We'll schedule Hanshin Juvenile Fillies. Maybe just a reminder of the kind of strategy here. I am building towards a stud, like an inspiration, a legacy, and dirt track for power. And in Umamusume, your legacies have speed or power. Speed or power. We'll take the speed here. We don't need to work power too much until the second half, because mostly the power is going to give us stamina. So when stamina rolls well on, when we roll friends on power, it's going to give more stamina, because, you know, these friends are all plus stamina. 12%. So that's a 1 in 8. 100 divide 12 is... Sorry, 100 divide 8 is 12.5. So, this does look pretty decent, but not good enough to roll a d8 on, considering how much you get screwed by failure. So, yeah, we did overcap there. We got the 30, and then we had bad training because we were low on energy, and then we rested, and then we overcapped. And so that's how kind of how that variance gets you. And you see here, because Mahono Bourbon's on, we do get that plus 8 stamina, which looks great. I'll take that, I think. Yeah, over here. You want stamina to kind of end up close to 400-ish between events and between power training. And we can just take speed when power looks bad. Yes, so, sorry, back to, I mean, this looks decent, 18 stamina guts. I do have 6 skill points here, but it's missing facility. Do I care about facility on these two? Because this otherwise would just be speed. I mean, that's genuinely a little bit difficult. I think given how close we are to friendship training here, I am going to take the stamina and get the friendship over the line there. And I mean, this is great power training. Unfortunately, 22% is far too high for me, for my tolerances. So and we overcapped again. Fantastic. So yeah, so the way legacies work is that all the sparks have a chance to roll when you reach those inspiration points, right? In the start, and then in the classic and senior years. So all of the sparks that you have a chance to roll, and the higher your compatibility, you know, which is the sheer force here, I believe is. So this is guts, and then the bottom one is wit. I'll take guts. Oh no, it's a hint. Hesitant and closes. I can't use that at all. Oh, raw stats versus King Halo, hint and energy up. Interesting. I'll take the stats here because I do have 2 races to run soon. Oh, we're very, very soon. Quality shoes, more stats, thank you. So we should be good here for Hanshin. Do I want to take Runt Runner straightaways? I think it is. Oh, let me maybe see. Wait, where am I? What? Yep, cancel. Okay, exit without learning skills. Okay, and then over here we go to Sparks. Mile straightaways. Is front runner straightaways on my Sparks? It is not. Let's go to career profile. Excuse me. And we can look at Mihono Bourbon. Front runner straightaways is on the hint list. So that's 1 hint there. King Halo, no. You definitely not. Yeah, you definitely not. You definitely not. Your end class straight away spurt with the U. End closer, end closer. And you. Okay. So it's one hint from Mihono Bourbon for front runner straightaways. And she has. Does she have any hint up effect? She doesn't have any hint up effect. Okay. I feel pretty comfortable taking it. Yeah. And just making sure we can win all these races. And why do I want to win races? Again, getting distracted from the point. So when you win races with a legacy, if the same races have been won by the other legacy, that's +1 to compatibility. And +1 to compatibility is quite good, to be honest. So like it's incremental. I believe the double circle starts at +12 compatibility, I want to say. The triangle is like less than 3, or maybe the triangle is between 3 and 5. I'm not sure what the exact numbers are. The point is that you can't control how the sparks roll. You can kind of set some boundaries. You can get 600 of all your stats, or you can get 600 in the stats that you want to maximize the chance of getting 3 stars of sparks that you want. Be they speed, power, or stamina. Well, there's a 15. There's a 5. 1 in 5. So there's a 60% chance to get one of those 3 as your. We'll bounce back over the better than ever here for the hints. Straight away adept. So you've got a 60% chance to then roll a 20% chance. So you've got something like, a 12% chance. On the best day, when you get 600 in all 3 of your main stats, you've got something like a 12% chance to get 3 stars on one of those 3. For the aptitude, being a turf or long, whatever it's going to be, you have no control. That's a really good 8%. Let me just check there's no race. Yeah, we don't take any race here. I'll take this. What, 1 in 12? Golden. And we got dodging danger hints out of the way as well. So, I mean, that's not going to be super important for us, but can I take anything here? I cannot. It's a rest. So you have very little control over the actual hints that you get, even less control over the aptitudes, the blue sparks that you get, and the green sparks are not really important unless you are actually building the specific, actually, dodging danger, I'll take it. Yeah, this is a fairly high power build, so I'm not too stressed. But still, like, the fact that you can just lose races to getting blocked, even as a front runner, because of poor early game navigation is kind of frustrating. So, yeah, I'll take it, I'll pick it up. We'll just remove that chance. But yeah, you can't really control any of the sparks. What you can control is the compatibility. And so when you have someone like here, this vodka, and this Medjugorje Orion, well, these packages here are actually fairly low compatibility. But this vodka and this Medjugorje Orion and this Daiwa, if I roll 3 stars here, this will be incredibly high compatibility. And I'm thinking I want to arrive at a situation where I can even get double circle on the one, the one inspiration, and a double circle on the other as well. Because what that means is that when you roll through these inspiration events, you have significantly higher chances of rolling all these substats. And all of them are more hints and more stats as you go through. All these G1 races, these are all hints and stats, speed and power. A spark that gives speed and Tokyo Race Course. A spark that gives guts and summer runner, so hopefully we'll see, because compatibility is fairly high in this particular run, so hopefully we'll see a lot of these grays come through. Spring Stakes, I don't think we take anything here, because we're going to take the Oka Show next, and then we're going to take the NHK Mile Cup after that. Here we go. So we've got a little bit of training. Yeah, speed is still looking the best here. we'll try and get into... here we go. Here's an inspiration. Let's see if we can roll well. It's still luck. It's still randomized at the end of the day, but yeah, these have better chances. Yeah, we're finale, triple sevens there. Beautiful. So you see that? A lot of sparks. Let's check the log. So speed went up by 118. So we were getting 98 speed from our blue sparks, but then we got more speed from the Urare finale spark. This one up here, because Urare finale is speed and stamina, which also gave us 45 stamina. Now, on the basis of 3 sparks, I really only had rights to get like 18 stamina, right? Maybe 18, maybe 23 if I high roll. 5 hint levels for 777, so I can actually just pick up the skill, right? Because this is maxed out, and this is free energy. So now I, you know, can do better in the spurt. So hopefully, yeah, we'll get the Okasho here easy. Let's see. Yes, beautiful. Love it. Love to see it. 4 lengths. 4 lengths. Poor vodka. Poor vodka. Vodka has a really, really rough career, to be honest. She is definitely the underdog to Dawa Scarlet. Even mechanically, like I know in the lore, like Dawa Scarlet's OP. I say the lore. the real world. But yeah, definitely. One might be tempted to take recreation here. We are going to go into summer camp, so energy is much better. And even though we're a fair way out from summer camp, we're going to have a lot of races in between, and those races are going to be minus energy as we go through, and we don't want to bottom out. We want to arrive in summer camp with maybe like 30 to 40 energy if we can. You're number 1. This is minus 15. You can take the bottom one. We're going to take Japanese Derby here. Derby. So the Japanese Derby is a harder race, but it overlaps with Vodka's career. And I want it to overlap with Vodka's career because that increases compatibility when we pair up Vodka and Dawa Scarlet for inspiration. More compatibility. And this could very well be a race worth watching. I'm just going to click results though, to be honest. Yeah. But yeah, this one is pretty tricky. I'm not entirely sure what you need to get it done. Maybe you need another hit of friendship training beforehand. I mean, it's tight. It's pretty tight. Maybe that's a good reason to go 3 speed cards. We have a power here. We also have the Yasuda Kinen. Now, we can take Yasuda Kinen in the senior year. And I am a little bit concerned about going 4 races. I was going 4 races in a row and just rolling the dice, but I've found it to be... What's the way to phrase that? I found it to be just way too rare. Like, you completely wash your run when you hit like Skin Outbreak, and the races aren't really winnable, and then your summer training is completely bad, and then you're behind on stats for the senior year, and then you're losing, like, you know, the Kakura Kinen or whatever, which is like a G3. And so, you know, second or third losing, you know, if you're not first, you're last, as far as compatibility is concerned. And yeah, it just completely washes your run to try and go for Yasuda Kinen there. And how, like, look at this. 14 stam there, we'll take it. We've got hints from Mihono Bourbon as well. Hopefully these are front runner hints. Can we see Snowy Days? Oh, 1 hint level for Snowy Days. I will take that to the bank. Thank you. And go with the flow. Sure. Let's rest. Now we will be racing during the second summer camp, because we'll be very much overstatted by that point. Now let me help here is power, and then you're like their mother is guts. I'll take power, I think. I'm still not entirely sure how much I should overcommit to power events in playing power cards. It's kind of new to me, but as long as we end up over 600, it should be alright. So here we get a good example of that. I almost always take strength there, right? Because I'm used to having a lot of speed. We're going to end up overcapping on power regardless, though. In terms of races, the next race is going to be like the Shuka Show, which is the scheduled race, the goal race. So we don't need to schedule anything up. We do need to rest, though. I'm not taking 15% for terrible training. Mood down. Energy down. I love it. Thank you. Oh. I mean, look at this. This is 27 stamina. It's hard to find a legitimate stamina training, even friendship stamina training that gives you 27. So what are we getting it from here? We're getting +1, +1. Sorry, no, +1 from Amazon, +1 from Hairspray, and then a double friendship bonus. And I think Hishi Amazon has good friendship. Yeah, 30% friendship bonus, and an additional friendship bonus here as well. So yeah, the friendship training is nuts. And it's scaling, you know, a good stamina baseline. So yeah, they read power, but if we take the bottom option here, I overcap and I have a chance to get slow metabolism. It's not a low chance, but it's low enough. Sorry, music. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom, BRB. And we're back. Sorry, music enjoyers, completely disjoint there. Yeah, take friendship again. And some free power from the main story. Alrighty, now skills. Let me just double check if we're seeing any longs come through. We're not seeing any longs come through, and our hint levels are still pretty scuffed. Killer Tunes is fine. You're never going to get hints for this. I've never rolled it as a spark. I would like to. Shuka Show is a medium. I mean, this might be the time to take it. Yeah, maybe we'll take it now. We've got a lot of mediums before the end. I've got a lot of mediums, and we've got a few more miles and at least 3 more longs. So, so medium sparks are very reliable. Nice. Now we're not showing really with enough stamina, but during the event you do have a free 400 of every stat in the background. It's hidden, you don't get told, but there is a free 400 there. So we're currently presenting as actually close to like 750 stamina, which is enough for a medium, and then we have 777s as well, which hopefully it gets us through. Frontrunner does definitely want more stamina though, because you want to maintain that pace and avoid needing to muscle for position. I mean, maybe playing a high power build isn't really important then. I kind of see it as a way to maintain position towards the front. High power allows you to maintain position and continuously jostle for that. And it is possible to get blocked as a front runner, unfortunately, if you do fall behind and lose that starter position. Here we have the Mile Championship or the Japan Cup in the classic year. Now I'm going to take the Japan Cup in the senior year as well. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Mile Championship here. And yeah, just give ourselves the best odds of one of each, rather than 2 of one or one of the other. I'm feeling very confident about Japan Cup in the classic year. Sorry, in the senior year. I don't feel very confident about Japan Cup in the classic year, whereas Mile Championship is much more feasible. Mood kind of got shot through there, which is rough to see. Do I want to mood up for the race? Kind of. What are you? Yeah, actually, mood is much better here for for the goal. Ooh. Professor of Curvature hints, 3 hints. Love to see it. Can I afford that? No, not yet. Cut and drive. Any longs? Any longs? Corner adept, no hints yet. No longs. Nope. Okay. Let's see. Oh, let's watch this one. Let's watch this one. To want to see a little bit at least of the back end of the race. About how she's maintaining position as stamina bottoms out there. Because, yeah, we're a little bit low for a long. I think even if we do hit the 777s, we're slightly low for the long. Yeah, that's what that looks like. Is there any burst there? I don't think we're going to get... I don't think we really have the capacity to catch back up, right? We're only going to fall further behind. Oh god, this is terrible. This is like a 14th or something. We're losing position, right? Yeah. Even with front range straightaways, 9. Ugh. Okay. I have lost this race a couple of times, but it is a requirement for the career. So maybe I should be skipping this one in Classic. Yeah, it's also when you lose pretty badly, it's a big energy loss. You don't get the 15, you get like a -20 or -25, and then yeah, your training looks like this afterwards. Well, it is the senior year here, so we're going to take the Nikkei Shinshin High, and this one should be basically guaranteed. Nice, pre-mover. I don't think I've ever lost this race. Yeah, it's pretty reliable. Then we're going to go for either a... Ooh, nice. 3 fans. Okay. So we did get the tissues there, unfortunately. So we will take recreation. Oh yeah, there's the hairspray minus energy there. Yeah, so recreation's looking even better. I was considering taking a wit with the tissues, but then getting energy down again. It looks pretty rough. I think of it as part of training as a wit buff, so we can trigger our events. Here's our alt up, and let's get back to racing. Kyoto Kinen is a medium. We can take the mediums. You definitely want to take the mediums because they have the most overlap with other runners. Mile has probably the second most overlap because sprinters can hit mile pretty easy. Long seems tough for everyone. More fans again. Guts, we'll take guts here. Is this power? That's guts, yeah. And let's take the Nakayama Kin as well. We don't have a medium option here. We do have a long option as a G3, but yeah, I think mile is easier to hit there compared to G3. Sorry, compared to long. On other runners, and so when you win the race on both, you get extra compatibility. It doesn't matter for this career which one you choose because it's all... Oh, a new event for me. I'm not expecting this. Ice and Flash. I don't think I've played with the Ice and Flash card because mine's very low level, or maybe I don't even have one. I know Ice and Flash is like a favorite stamina card. If I had a max level, I would definitely be including her. Why not take this chance to try something new? Guess you'll have to think of something quickly. This screams wit. Try something new. Might be skill points. Sub-plan. Yep. You might discover other things are also tasty. Yes. Food is good. She speaks German. That was Dankeschön, which is German for thanking you. Energy. Okay. So Ice and Flash, try something new, is energy in the cafeteria. So maybe wit would have been better there because I'm not really looking that much better. Oh, well, let's roll for a wit. Alright, we hit it. Very nice. Very nice. Partner running here is energy down. I'm fine with that because I don't need energy because we are racing. Osaka High into number 2. Oh, our stamina. Our stamina is counting very low. I haven't seen much of my other Top Guns events. Normally we get comfy, normally we get chocolate. Although we did get through the stamina by rolling Urare Finale Sparks. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to have to pay attention because there's a mega long dialogue after this. All 52 stamina. Huge. Yes, hello Karen. So, let's just see what that was. Yeah, 140 speed, 52 stam. So this rolled well higher than what natural sparks should give you, because we did roll Urare Finale Spark in there as well. 3 hints for prepared to pass. Where did you come from? Prepared to pass Spark. Yeah, here we go. So and this is what compatibility can do for you, right? Because Vodka just rolled speed. Major Roma Queen just rolled speed. You always roll your blue. But Major Roma Queen on the sub also rolled speed and Urare. Condor rolled prepare to pass. And then Silence Hazuka rolled just her blues as well. So this was kind of a fairly low roll, but you see that the stats on there are excellent. Anshin Umamusume Stakes as the better of the miles. There are no mediums. That's the only mediums in the OP. OP races don't count, and pre-OP races don't count for compatibility. So we just ignore them, even when they're options. And got do we race here again, or is this training? Let me double check. Nice. Yes. Oh, I was meant to skip there. Tough. I screwed it. I was thinking to myself, oh, that doesn't seem too familiar. It's because I'm not meant to race there. Oh no, 5th. Okay. Yeah, these longs aren't looking good. Of my 3 longs, respect her a lot. This is stamina. Of my 3 longs, I have not done well, and I do need to take 4 in a row here because I need the Victorian Mile. So yeah, I very much screwed that. Let's just see if we can avoid skin condition. Hopefully we don't get too punished. It's fine at this stage, honestly, if we get it. Hopefully we don't get stats down. -20s or -10s. Mood up. Hey, Etsuko is showing up. Just a mood down. Oh, we got off easy. We got off easy. We're going to go for the Yasuda Kinen here. And I'm going to take Recreation to maintain mood. Claw game. When? What's up? Longer. Longer? Little longer. Stay out longer. Yes. Recharge. Does she... ooh, something to eat. I don't need energy. Oh, she's a Tsun. Oh no. Power. Okay, so the bottom option is power. Thank you. Alright. Tsun. If that event shows up earlier in the run, we'll take energy there. I very rarely take recreation earlier in the run. Like, it was only because there were literally no friendship on no co-trainers on speed or power. Jesus, that's 5 times. 5 rods on the Etsuko. So this one, both of these are food, but this is actually power and speed, the top option. Maybe I oh no, I don't think it's I don't think either of them are stamina, actually, come to think of it. I've tried the bottom one before. Takurazaki Keenan. Mediums, we're just farming up. They look great. It is usually the next race. The next race we get legendary, so we are ahead thanks to Etsuko's 5 triggers there. You are number 1. Let's go. Wit. Now I'm going to recreation and then train here because this 21%. I don't think this actually improves my chances of winning any races though, because power and speed aren't what's holding me back. How's Stam look? 19%. How about you? Yeah, look, I'm just going to take Wit. We'll just increase the odds of triggering 777. And let's race the Kokura Keenan here. This one is EZ. And then we're going to go for the all-comers as well. We're going to... Ooh! Some free carrots. I mean that's a little hidden side effect as well when you race when you race this often. You do get a couple of carrots along the way. The Sakura Keenan here as well is 7 lengths. Loves to see it. Now we do have a break here, and then the all-comers, and then another break. Summer Runner. Oh, don't think with your head, just act. It will only do you harm if you injure yourself. Yeah, her events are all about overtraining. I'm going to go with just act here because I can take the energy down. It's for Inside Scoop. What are you? Inside Scoop. Long, slightly increased velocity when near the inner rail on the final corner. Where a front runner, we can take exactly the line, whichever line we like. So, that looks great for us. Let me just check that we're not running here. Centaur Stakes, Niigata Keenan. Yep. No, that is a turn for... let's give this a shot. It's always fine to fail Wit. And it's always better when you hit it. Very nice. Some more skill points. We'll take the all-comers here. And I believe this is one of the races where you do want slightly more stamina than some mediums. I'm not entirely sure why. But of all the races, of all the mediums that seem easy, that one is slightly easier to lose, it seems. I think we'll probably just take Wit again here, 80%. Can I do anything with energy at this stage? I'm going to be running a lot. I can't. Yeah, a risk of Wit failure is... Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Because mood down from Night Owl would be significantly worse there. Let's jam in our... oh, Corner Adept is still missing. Tricky. Look, we have enough skill points. I just want to make sure we get it done. Let's just make sure we get it done. The Tenno Show goal race. If we do win this race, we get more stats. Which is why we do want to win it. So this should be plus 4s. 4. 3s. Okay, I'm a little bit low on race bonus, it looks like. So slightly more race bonus, and that gets up to plus 4s. So I'll consider that for the next deck. Now the Aramakinen is the next goal, but we do have the Japan Derby and the Queen Elizabeth II Cup in between as well. Now I did take the Mile Championship in the Classic year, which means I do need to win Japan Cup here. Now I have been losing Japan Cup in the Classic year a lot, so it's, you know, it's very similar to how it normally looks. Just considering if I want to watch. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Look at us. Look at our stats. We're overstated. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Aramakinen. We'll watch the Aramakinen because that is going to be a bit dicey. A wee bit dicey. We will rest here for extra turn train. Oh no. Mood down. That means recreation. I need to go into this. Great. Healing the pressure. Now, so this is our senior year, late December. So you actually get the Christmas event beforehand. Iron Will makes a bit of sense here. I'm not switching away from front runner. So we'll take inside scoop. We'll take pressure. We will take maybe Iron Will. Iron Will, is that what's going to do it? I always want to click Summer Runner for the Aramakinen, because in Australia, Christmas is a summer a summer celebration. Let's check. Let's check how the race is looking. Let's check. So we are winter, sunny, firm. Snow Runner's not going to help. Yeah, look, I think I would prefer to take Iron Will, just avoid getting jammed. And focus. Just give ourselves the best odds of not needing to use a clock. I really... Maybe because I can't jam so many races, I just am really averse to using clocks. It looks like we kind of had good odds there for a what's Ada Urara's long shot. But yeah, 3.5 lengths. Alright, looks good. Looks good. I said I was going to watch that and I didn't. Totally forgot. That's okay, it turned out really, really well. And now we're in the extra turns. We do have to train here. Oh my lord, look at that. Look at that. Only 40. Why is that only 40? What? 5 people? Power. Oh. It's King Halo. It's not, yep. If Kita-san Black was on that, we'll get training effectiveness as well, and mood effect, and an extra base. Yeah, if Kita-san Black was on this, I reckon it would be close to 65. Yeah, regardless, we're going to take a rest. And we're going to maybe try and take a wit and a training, or maybe just 2 training with good odds. We'll see. We'll see. Now this one's always super easy. I don't think I've ever lost this this qualifier. The semi is a little bit dicier. The semi feels maybe about as hard as the Tenno show. Something like that. Oh, we're still looking at 4% or 3% here. These are both pretty bad. You're pretty good. Or do we just take a wit? Let's just take our free wit, get it over 300. And that's going to reduce the odds of failure to 0 on our next training, because we will have one more training after this. 8th favorite. My god. Winning by 4 lengths. Yeah. So 600 wit is where you start to reliably trigger your skills. So even though I only have 300, it's actually 700 with the background plus 400. I mean, this is still pretty mediocre. I think my best chance... Can I get 60 stats after this? Taking this here? I don't believe so. So my best chance of getting a good inspiration here is just take more skill points and just guarantee we will win this race. Anything to do... Let's check it. Let's check it. It is a firm, sunny winter standard distance Kyoto turf, right? And there is an outer gate. Winter runner, snowy days, outer proficiency. Let's take straightaway adept. Let's take go with the flow. Here we go. We have very high power, but let's take go with the flow anyway. Alright. 1000 speed on the dot. Very nice. Very nice. It feels like if you ever get to the finale here, you usually always win it. I have found that I lose a lot of these Urare finales though. I don't really mind. So the finale here, we triggered focus, great. It doesn't actually give you any compatibility. So this race doesn't count as a G1, and it doesn't count as a compatible race. You can, however, get the Urare finale Grey Spark. And as we've seen, triggering it twice throughout this run, it is a really excellent spark, giving both stamina and speed in high degrees, like you know, the same as a blue spark of each. So it is really great to get if you can get it. I don't like being second here, especially behind Marizensky. I don't like seeing rushed. Yeah, we might be washed here. This might not come together. We are... Killer Tunes. Oh, Killer Tunes already triggered. I'm not sure how long it lasts for, actually. But yeah, we did have to give position earlier, even though Killer Tunes triggered, I suppose. When we do trigger, hopefully it's preserving health. I would love to get my Daiwa Scarlet up to 3 stars. I will say, front runner straightaways and red ace, this should be explosive. This should be explosive. Yeah, we're 2 lengths ahead by the looks of it. It's hard to tell with depth perception and no perspective in camera angles. 777s, golden. Okay, yo, that's 2.5 lengths. Yeah, no, we're looking golden. We're looking golden. So yeah, should be good here coming into the last spot. We do have straightaway. We do have a couple of skills to trigger here. Major and McQueen, though, she is doing her best. Marizensky is simply not pacing well enough. Okay. Golden. Look at that. Yeah. Look at that. Lovely. Alright. There's a good thumbnail in there when she was getting like Senpaku from urgency towards the end there. Burst. Love to see it. Yeah, I gotta bring Daiwa up to 3 stars at some point actually. Maybe it's worth spending statues on. But yeah, the other reason you love to win the finale here is the skill points of plus 104 skill points, which you know is more skills, which is more grey sparks. So that's good to see, especially when you're going high compatibility. Having good sparks to roll is really important. So you know we don't just jam any old stat on there. I mean, frankly, any of them are good for you know for to have as options. Here, we don't take any of the uniques. I don't think you can pass uniques down from through inspirations. I think it just has to be from themselves. Steadfast as an option here. You know what? I'm just gonna pack it with good stat sticks here. Out of post proficiency from the hints. Oh, Winter Runner. Oh no. Sorry. I'm thinking June. Summer Runner. Summer Runner is June in this game. For Japan Derby. And that should do us. Let's see. Roll well. We've got an A career. Is that right? Yeah, A. Love to see it. Sparks. 1. Oh no. 2 sparks in the front runner aptitude, 3 sparks in the front runner straightaways. If only this was I mean, hey, this would be excellent for a Buckshin. She doesn't care about stamina anyway, but yeah, you're putting speed on your Buckshin, you don't really care. Who could do well with this? Maybe like Mihono Bourbon if this rolled well. Anyway. Daiwa, love to have you. You are glue. Goodbye.